What's up, folks? I'm David Spates. If you don't know who I am, you must not have a computer. Folks, I saw something today that really messed with my mind. Very rarely do I see something and I'm not sure what my opinion on it is. But here's what I'm talking about.
No, help me, help me.
So basically what you're watching is this teenager that, has some disciplinary problems. His mother sent him to this treatment center, to try to straighten his anus out. When you're tripping, you need to be straightened out. Now what they're getting ready to do is basically give him some kind of electric shock treatment.
Dramatic video of New York teenager Andre McCollins restrained face down, a helmet on his head, screaming for help.
That was shock number 16 or 17. 31 that day.
Now they shocked my man 31 times that day. Who knows whatever else they did. Now when I first watched it, I'm like, man, that's kind of messed up. I mean, your kid must have really been acting up for you to send him there. But did you know that they were going to be shocking him? And the answer is no, his mother didn't. Now they say that he was aggressive and this part of the treatment was part of his treatment plan. Now this whole thing's in court right now and the mother's suing and people are saying, this is torture. Looking at the tape from the outside looking in, that shit looks like torture to me. I couldn't see myself doing that to my son, being a father myself. Now I know a lot of y'all little teenagers, man, y'all kind of immature right now, which is cool. Being a teenager do that and you see the dude getting shocked and you laughing and shit. I get it. But as a parent, like that shit to watch is really disturbing. Now, anything they show on the news, TV, media, whatever, they usually only show one side of the story, whatever, and give you limited information. That's what I hate about the motherfucking news. And when I see stuff like this, I try to think of like what the big picture may be. And having this conversation with y'all, this is what some of y'all gonna be like, fudge you, Dave, and new people probably gonna leave all kind of nasty comments, whatever. I like doing this shit because I like seeing the dialogue. I like to see what other people think around the world about this.
That was shock number 16 or 17. 31 that day.
A lot of people saying it's torture, it's wrong, no one should ever have that done to them. I get that, I totally get that. And looking at that video, it looks like torture to me. And some people saying, hey, this is treatment for some people who need this kind of treatment. I totally get that. And I'm gonna tell you my thought process on this, okay? Like I said, my son is 4 years old. He's a pretty good behaved, little boy. And because of that, I can't see myself doing something like this to him or giving people permission to do something like this to him. It would kill me. It hurts my heart to see this shit. Now, that being said, I don't know anything about this young man that we were just watching, getting shocked. I don't know his history. I don't know shit about him. I don't know shit about his mama. Yeah, I could have said mother, but I'm Southern. I don't know shit about his mama. I don't know that situation whatsoever. But what I can figure out is there was obviously some kind of a problem that she couldn't handle with him that made her make the decision to send him to this place to try to get some help.
Dramatic video of New York teenager Andre McCollins restrained face down, a helmet on his head, screaming for help.
That was shock number 16 or 17. 31 that day.
I get the feelings that you automatically have because I had the same feelings, okay? But what I hate is people not taking the time to think and just be judgmental right off the bat. Now, I'm not saying what these people do at this treatment center is right. I'm not saying what they do is wrong. But I'm trying to look at the big picture. Think about this. Some of you motherfuckers who have kids, your little boy or girl starts acting up, at a real young age. You can, hey, Timmy, time out, Timmy, and that'll do it. Timmy will be upset, he'll be crying in the corner, put him in the corner, whatever, and then he's fine after that. Some of y'all can do that shit. You're blessed. Some of y'all kids, it doesn't work that way with them. Okay? You try to tell little Ray Ray there's a timeout, he gonna look at you like you crazy, okay? You might have to give little Ray Ray a little spanking. Dave, it's wrong to spank kids, shut the fudge up, okay? I'm not talking about your kids, all right? I'm talking about Ray Ray's parents. Now when Ray Ray's parents give Ray Ray a little spanking, that works for Ray Ray. Ray Ray becomes very well behaved after that. And growing up from being spanked, Ray Ray's a good citizen. Does good shit, treats people right, okay? Now the people that were fortunate enough just to give their kids timeouts and their kids grew up, just fine, they're looking at Ray Ray's parents like, that's torture. You spanked your child, that's torture. But Ray Ray's fine. By the way, I'm a Ray Ray. You don't got to worry about me stealing from you, robbing from you, shooting you, doing anything. Try to live a good life, be good to my wife, treat others right, and that's it. I'm Ray Ray. And I was never tortured. I got more spankings than I can count. Or what we used to say back in the day, I got my butt beat, but I'm glad my parents did that shit for me. Because a lot of my friends that grew up with timeouts or whatever, it didn't work for them. So depending on the person, the individual, whatever, what's torture to you is not torture to someone else, okay? Me being spanked when I was a child was not torture to me. Some of y'all think that was torture. That shit worked for me. It's just another level. Now the question is, what level is too much? Now some of y'all saying, yeah, but the motherfuckers, they were shocking them, Dave. They were shocking them. I get it. Like I said, it disturbed me to watch that video. And I can't, right now, I cannot see myself putting my child in the hands of people like that. Because of my situation, because of the way things are around me. And like I said, I don't know nothing about the boy. They say he was aggressive, blah, 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 you know.
These are dramatic tapes. There's no question about that. But the treatment plan at the Rotenberg Center and the treatment plan that Andre had in place on October 25 was followed.
It was an emotional day for McCollin's mother, Cheryl, who was in court as video was played from the beginning of Andre's ordeal, when he was shocked and restrained after refusing to take off his coat.
Can you back it up? Can you back it up, please?
Once he entered this center and he wouldn't listen, basically you have to comply with the program here. So a lot of y'all like, damn, they shocked him just because he wouldn't take off his coat, his jacket? Yeah, that's the simple way of looking at it. Or was it they were shocking him because he was at a whole nother level that most of us don't understand and needed to be shown there were consequences for not following direction, whether it's from his mother, society, police, whoever. Like I said, I'm not on their side. I don't know what the fuck you think, and I would like to hear your opinion on it. Now, looking at this from me not being that young man's parents, okay, if the mother couldn't control him and he was getting into all kinds of troubles and it was progressing, getting worse and worse and worse. Let's say it's uncontrollable, violent, whatever. Like I said, I'm just saying this is just a scenario. I don't know shit about this dude. But like I said, the fact that the mother got to a point and all the things that she knew to do weren't working. As a parent, she was doing the best she could to find help for her child. That's why she sent him to this place. Or whoever sent him there. Courts, whoever, I don't know. I'm looking at it like, hey, if you got to send your son somewhere to get straightened out so later on he don't knock me in my head and take my wallet or do worse to me or anybody in my family or anybody, period, hey, do it. That's coming from the person who has no connection with them. Hey, get your kid right so he don't hurt somebody else. Do whatever you have to do. That's from the outside looking in. Now, as a parent, okay, like I said, I couldn't see myself putting my son in that kind of a position. But a lot of you all know, and some of you will know one day, that when you have a child, if you're a responsible parent and you truly love your child, you will do anything that you can. Anything to help them so they'll live, and you want to give them the best. That's just a parent's natural instinct. If I've tried everything in the book I know, tried everybody's advice, watched every Dr. Phil show, Oprah, and my child is still out getting drunk, getting high, dealing drugs, slapping women, getting arrested, and I see where he's going to end up, which will be either in jail or dead, I'll do anything. Anything, no matter how drastic it is, to save my son. And part of me feels like that was the situation with this young man. He was sent to this place because obviously nothing else was working. Now, did the mother know what was going to happen to the young man when he went to that place? No.
I never signed up for him to be tortured, terrorized, and abused. I had no idea that they tortured the children in the school.
But apparently the way she had been raising him and hopefully trying her best, it just wasn't working. Nobody's perfect, folks. And like I said, if she tried everything that she could do, hey, you do whatever you can do that might help your child.
When he was shocked and restrained after refusing to take off his coat.
Can you back it up? Can you back it up, please?
Restrained face down, a helmet on his head, screaming for help.
Help! No! No!
That was shock number 16 or 17. 31 that day.
So anyway, I guess the question is, do you think it's torture? You know what, that's too simple, because like I said, I don't really have an answer for that. Let's make it a couple of questions. Number one, do you think it was torture? My answer, looking at the video, yes, it did look like torture. And it really disturbed me to watch it. Like I said, I couldn't picture right now having something like that done to my child. But, which brings us to the other question. If you've tried to raise your child right, but you know that the path they are taking, they're either going to end up in jail or dead. You've gone to every therapist, you tried every method, you've counseled, all that stuff. Nothing works. And as a last resort, you hear about this program and hear that it has helped lots of people. Would you do it for your child? Not so easy nowadays, motherfuckers. So that's my question to you. That's what I want to know. And my answer to that is yes. Yes, I would. Even though my first answer was yes, it looked like torture and I couldn't see myself doing it. Hey, my second answer, if I thought it would save my child and that was the last resort, yes, I would do it, motherfuckers. So that's it. I'm real interested to see what, you know, the public has to say. I'm David Spates. Say what you got to say. Now get that camera on my face, sucker.
Hey, listen to me. Whatever you do, don't move. He'll bite you in the penis.